Hey guys, so in this video I'm going to be describing how stability control systems work and what their intended purposes are for. So its main purpose is to help the driver maintain vehicle control of the vehicle, or as kind of a way I just describe it is it pretty much prevents you from drifting. So if you're going around a corner and you start drifting, and that's cool and all people like to do it, but when you're in the professional leagues and you're essentially, say you're racing, you don't want to drift because that actually slows you down. That's why in professional leagues like the Le Mans racing, NASCAR, Formula One racing, you don't see them drifting. They slow down, coast, and then take off around the corner. That gives them better handling. Drifting will not help you go around that corner. So that's essentially what it's helping you do, is go around that corner. Or if you're going straight down the track and you start weaving back and forth, it can even help you in that situation as well. As far as how it works, it doesn't really have its own systems. It doesn't have its own parts that help it adjust itself. It works off mostly the ABS system. So when it kicks on and starts doing it, it may apply the brakes to one of the four wheels, and that works as how the ABS system works. If you're not sure how ABS system works, I recommend watching my video of that, and I'll post the link for it in the description here. And if, just like traction control, it'll help by using the brakes, and if not, it'll even limit how much power your engine is producing, just like traction control does. So some of these scenarios that you may face is understeering. Understeering is when you're coming around a corner and your vehicle continues straight while the wheels are turning. So if you're coming up to a corner and you're trying to turn left, you're going too fast and your wheels are turned left, but your vehicle just keeps going straight. That's understeering. You're not steering enough, or you're just going too fast that all that inertia is pushing you forward while the wheels are trying to turn left. And to help you in that, it can apply the brakes to the inside rear brake to act as a pivot point for better control. So again, if you're coming around to the left, your vehicle is going straight and you're trying to turn left, it'll apply the brake to the inside rear one. So if you're coming to the left, it'll apply the brake to the left rear, and it'll act as a pivot point, so that will slow down, and now your rears will start be able to kick out and help you turn to the left. Oversteering is when the rear of the vehicle moves outward while turning. So essentially you're turning too much, and because you're turning too much now your rear is kicking out too far, and this is almost essentially what drifting is. And how it will help you in that is it applies the front brake to side that swings out. So again, if you're trying to turn to the left and you turn too much and your left swings out too far and oversteering, it'll apply the brakes to the right front side. So it goes out there and applies the brakes to the front right. And that basically helps regain control due to the center of the gravity at the front of your vehicle. So if it applies that brake to that right side, it'll help stop that swinging, and it won't swing out too much. It'll gain control and be able to take off. And that's pretty much it on how they work. You use a lot of inputs, like I described in my traction control video. You get input from sensors. One of the most important sensors in this is the yaw rate sensor. And that essentially is used to help determine where the weight of the vehicle is shifting. So if the yaw rate sensor is sensing that all the weight is going forward while the wheels are turning left, that can help determine that it's an understeering situation because your vehicle is continuing straight ahead while your wheels are turning left. Versus if you're oversteering, where the rear vehicle moves outward, it may see that you're turning left, but now that it sees the weight on the right side of the vehicle while you're turning left. So it tells you that you're oversteering and the rear of the vehicle is coming outward and you're trying to turn left. So the yaw rate sensor is very important for that system. And of course the steering wheel sensor, as I was just saying, it determines, the computer needs to know which way you're turning the wheels. And of course your speed sensors, how fast your vehicle is going. And that's pretty much it on how the stability control system works. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe.